Lisa Vanderpump shares her thoughts about Garcelle Beauvais' RHOBH departure. Former Real Housewives of Beverly Hills star Lisa Vanderpump is sharing her support for Garcelle Beauvais following her recent decision to exit the Bravo series. While speaking to TMZ in April 2025, Vanderpump, who exited RHOBH following the show's 9th season, said Beauvais is a wonderful woman. I'm sure she's kind of moving on to other things. It kind of served her well, and I wish her lots of luck, said Vanderpump to the publication. Vanderpump made similar comments about Beauvais' exit during an April 2025 interview with Us Weekly. She said she would continue to not watch RHOBH, especially now that Beauvais has left the Bravo series. There's no upside for me watching it. The only one I really liked was Garcelle Beauvais. I have a good relationship with her. Now it's time for her to move on. She was somebody before and she'll be somebody after. Not everybody's like that. A lot of people are defined by housewives, said Vanderpump during the Us Weekly interview. During the April 2025 interview with TMZ, Vanderpump said she would not come back to RHOBH. That's a hard no, said Vanderpump to TMZ. Vanderpump made similar comments about possibly returning to RHOBH while speaking to Us Weekly in April 2025. She said she would not come back to the Bravo franchise unless there were changes made to its cast. That's a hard no unless it was a group of different women I really liked, said Vanderpump in the Us Weekly interview. Vanderpump also gave her opinion about RHOBH during a December 2024 interview with Access Hollywood. She said she would not consider coming back to the series. In addition, she gave an update on her dynamic with her former friend and castmate, Kyle Richards. According to Vanderpump, she would not mend her friendship with Richards unless she received an apology. According to BravoTV.com, Beauvais revealed she would no longer film for RHOBH in a March 2025 Instagram video. I have some news. I've decided to leave Beverly Hills. It's been a wild ride. I mean, some amazing things have happened, and some hard things have also happened, but it's been a ride nevertheless, said Beauvais while filming the video. She said one of the reasons she left RHOBH following season 14 was because she wanted to spend time with her younger sons, Jad and Jax. Their last year of high school is next year, and I want to be a part of that. And Jade is starting a new modeling career, and I want to be a part of that too, said Beauvais. She also said she has been busy working as an actress and producer. Secondly, I have the most exciting projects that I am developing, producing, and acting in. I can't tell you anything right now, but you'll know soon, said Beauvais in her Instagram video. In true Lisa Vanderpump fashion, part cheeky Brit, part elegant Queen Bee, the former Real Housewives of Beverly Hills star has finally spoken out about Garcelle Beauvais' sudden exit from the show. And let's just say she didn't mince her words. During a rare red carpet interview at the grand opening of her newest Parisian-inspired garden lounge in West Hollywood, dubbed Fleur Noire, LVP took a moment away from champagne toasts and pink peony walls to reflect on the casting shakeup that has rocked Bravo fans. Garcelle was one of the few who brought class, conscience, and calm to that madness, Lisa said, swirling a blush-colored cocktail in her hand with her signature smirk. So of course they let her go. Yes, that classic Vanderpump sass is alive and well. She was the voice of reason. While Garcelle Beauvais announced her departure from RHOBH with the dignity and warmth fans have come to expect, the news was still a gut punch to viewers who had come to rely on her as the show's moral compass. Lisa, who famously exited the franchise in 2019 amid the Puppygate debacle, acknowledged that Garcelle's presence reminded her of the earlier seasons, before the glam squads and TikTok drama took over. She had the ability to listen, absorb, and then destroy you with 3 well-chosen words. Elegantly, Vanderpump chuckled. That's a rare gift in Beverly Hills. LVP didn't stop there. With a sparkle in her eye, she hinted that Garcelle may have simply outgrown the nonsense. Let's be honest, darling, at a certain point you ask yourself, do I really want to argue over who looked at whom sideways at a dinner party for 3 episodes? I think Garcelle answered that question. Subtle shade or full-on drag? Lisa couldn't resist throwing a little velvet-gloved shade towards some of the remaining cast, suggesting that the show has begun to feel more like a performance art installation sponsored by Botox than a reflection of real friendships. It's become very curated, hasn't it? She mused. There used to be real stakes. Now it's who can wear the most labels while delivering a Fox apology in Aspen. Ouch. While she refrained from naming names, fans are already speculating who Lisa was referring to. Erica Jane, Kyle Richards, Dorrit Kemsley, and her ever-expanding collection of accents. When asked directly if she thought Garcelle's exit meant the end of RHOBA's golden era, Lisa paused, then gave a small shrug. I think Garcelle brought depth. She made you think between the champagne fights. That will be hard to replace with just another diamond. Vanderpump and Garcelle. A secret friendship. Though they never shared a season together, rumors have long swirled that Lisa and Garcelle struck up a quiet friendship behind the scenes. We've had our Rosa lunches here and there, Lisa admitted coyly. She's thoughtful, intelligent, and doesn't need the show to define her. There's something telling in that last line. Lisa knows a thing or two about reclaiming your power after Housewives. Between her successful empire of restaurants, SUR, Pump, TomTom, and now Florinor, her philanthropic ventures, and her ever-loyal fan base, she's arguably one of the few who left RHOBH on her own terms, and thrived. Garcelle seems poised to do the same. With her acting career, advocacy work, and multiple hosting gigs, she doesn't need to rely on Bravo checks to keep her lights on. Lisa sees that as a sign of evolution, not failure. You know, some of us were never meant to stay caged in that Beverly Hills fishbowl forever, she said. Some women just swim too gracefully. Is Lisa eyeing a return? Naturally, talk turned to whether Lisa herself would ever return to the show now that another kindred spirit has exited. Her answer. Stranger things have happened, like pigs flying or Kyle sending me flowers, she quipped, sending the gathered press into peals of laughter. But beneath the humor, there was a rare note of vulnerability. Lisa admitted she sometimes misses the early days, the real friendships, the silly laughter, the unfiltered chaos before it became a branding opportunity disguised as a social experiment. I miss the women I started with, not the watered-down versions we became trying to outshine each other, she said. But would I return now? Only if they let me bring my dogs and a lie detector. Garcelle's exit sparks a fan uprising. Garcelle Beauvais may have left with grace, but Bravo fans, not so much. Social media erupted the moment her departure was confirmed, with hashtag #BringBackGarcelle and hashtag #JusticeForGarcelle trending within hours. Many pointed out that Garcelle offered a much-needed balance to a cast often dominated by drama and overstyled tension. Lisa Vanderpump agrees. Bravo sometimes forgets that the audience isn't just here for the screaming. They're here for the realness, the honesty, the humor, she said. Garcelle had all of that, and she never needed to scream to be heard. Lisa suggested that Bravo consider what viewers are truly hungry for, not just glam trips and tears on yachts, but authenticity. Let's have a season where no one throws a glass but everyone reads each other with truth. That would be groundbreaking, she said with a wink. One queen recognizing another. In the end, Lisa's thoughts about Garcelle were less about loss and more about evolution. She came, she sipped, she conquered. And now, she's exiting like the queen she is, Lisa said with a soft smile. And honestly, that's the dream. Whether Garcelle returns one day or carves out her next chapter elsewhere, she's got Lisa Vanderpump's seal of approval, and in the world of Housewives royalty, that's practically a knighthood. So what's next for Garcelle? And will Lisa Vanderpump continue to throw her effortlessly British shade from the sidelines, or step back into the diamond-lined arena herself? One thing is certain. Beverly Hills may never shine quite as bright without a little Vanderpump glitter and Garcelle's grounded glow. Stay tuned. The diamonds may change, but the tea? Always piping hot. Would you like a follow-up article imagining Lisa and Garcelle joining forces on a new project? That could be fun.